In 1976, a summer job at minimum wage could pay for an entire year of college tuition. Today, that same summer job covers about 1/3. Let me show you exactly what changed. Every generation thinks the next one has it easier. But when it comes to housing and education, the numbers tell a very different story. Baby boomers, the generation born between 1946 and 1964, entered adulthood during one of the most economically favorable periods in American history. Today, we are going to break down the math. No opinions, just data. Let us start with housing. In 1985, when the typical boomer was turning 30, the average home cost $82,800. A millennial turning 30 in 2019 paid $313,000 for the same type of home. That is a 378% increase. But here is what really matters: the price-to-income ratio. In the 1960s, the ratio was around 2. That means 2 years of household income could buy you a house. Today, that ratio is over 5. In Los Angeles, it is 12.5. 45% of baby boomers bought their first home between ages 25 and 34. Only 37% of millennials in that same age range own homes. And the average age of a first-time homebuyer just hit a record high, 38 years old in 2024. In the 1980s, it was late 20s. 64% of older Americans paid less than $100,000 for their first home. And most of them were earning under $40,000 per year when they bought it. Today, you need an annual income of about $120,000 to afford the average home price of $412,000. Now let us talk about college. In the early 1970s, a student working at minimum wage needed less than 300 hours to pay for a year of public university tuition. That is about 7.5 weeks of full-time work. Today, over 1,000 hours, 25 weeks. The math simply does not work anymore. Since 1980, college costs have increased by 169%. But wages for young workers? Only 19%. And here is the kicker. In 1970, 3 out of 4 jobs required just a high school diploma. Today, 2 out of 3 jobs require education beyond high school. So you need more education than ever. But that education costs more than ever, and your wages have barely moved. Baby boomers paid an inflation-adjusted average of $3,519 for public college. Gen Z pays $9,750, a 177% increase after accounting for inflation. Now, to be fair, boomers did face challenges. Mortgage rates in 1981 hit 16%. Unemployment peaked at nearly 11% in 1982, and many women faced workplace discrimination that limited household earning potential. But here is the difference. When boomers struggled, wages eventually caught up. When they bought expensive homes, those homes appreciated dramatically. Today, young people face high costs without the same promise of future gains. So did boomers have it easy? The numbers say they had it easier. Not perfect, but measurably, mathematically easier, especially when it came to the 2 biggest financial milestones: buying a home and paying for education. If you want more economics explained with real data, subscribe for more.